Okay, here we go. The warm-up theme. Okay, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Friday, December 19th, 2014. Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you there. Please, if you haven't done so already, indicate in the chat box that you can hear me and that you heard the music. Good morning, Auntie. Doug has sound now. Wonderful. Thank you, Chris, for helping out. Christopher, your microphone is open. Marius, good morning. Christopher, thank you for helping out. And Christopher is my co-presenter. He'll be watching the 15-minute charts, rather the 5-minute and 15-minute charts. Okay, Caleb, great, you can hear us. Saturo says it sounds good from Tokyo. Thank you, Saturo. Good morning. So we have a pretty good bunch here. Marius from the UK, Saturo from Tokyo, Japan, Marinos, Auntie One, Villano, Mr. Joe Villano from the US, Christopher from Canada, New Brunswick, Caleb, Doug, good morning, everybody's here. Expecting some more regulars popping in and some other trial members, so let's get underway. That everybody can hear us okay, we can proceed. And we have the Forex Factory not showing us a doggone thing. Nothing. Friday, December 19th, 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and it goes to day 2, 4:30 a.m., 6 day. Kind of weird. 8:30 a.m. was core CPI, core retail sales, for Canadian. You probably would see a mark on it if we can go back to time in time on the charts and look at the core CPI. We would, rather the Canadian pairs, we'd see some bit of a mark from the core CPI, but nothing for us during our period of trading today. So that's a good thing. Let me bring up the chart. You should have your brokers open and refreshed like I just did on mine, which I am sometimes forgetful to do. I am all ready to go. What I'm doing right now is just refreshing the MT4 charts. To get a fresh start on the morning. There we go. Any questions or comments before we get underway? Put them in the chat box. If you want us to turn on your mic, put that on the chat box. We'll be happy to do so as long as you have a clean, clear microphone with no background noise. We'll open you up at will. Bill's not in yet this morning. Bill also helps us call some signals on the modified binary options advantage.
Hello.
Trade signals. Hello, Christopher. Chris again will be watching the 5-minute charts.
Try to minimize it and then bring it back. It's all blocky, pixelated, sort of.
Really? You mean the...
yeah, the charts there. Yeah, there, now it's good.
Okay, good. We're looking at Euro US dollar. I don't even have the binary brainwave fired up today. I think we're going to leave that alone for a while. And we're looking for another robot to test out, to debunk. And Euro US dollar, I'm going to go through all the pairs right now real quick, is trending up right now. There's really no opportunity to trade right now that I see with our strategies. US Swiss being the inversely correlating pair, the same there. Nothing really happening. This could bounce back, but it'll be going against the trend. We don't really like to do that. Euro pound. No, nothing there.
Very little handles.
Yep. Pound dollar. Looks like it could be coming back down with the trend. It's a little bit weak. on the indicators here. We'd like to see these above that line. So we'll lay off of that for now. I could, plus it's very small. The Bollinger Channel is being challenged at the bottom here. Pound yen, a narrowed Bollinger Channel, can't do anything with that. Oh, even worse on U.S. yen, and I suspect Euro yen will be there. Yep. And I suspect Aussie yen is the only one that will be different normally of the yen sisters that we watch, the yen pairs. I call them the yen sisters affectionately. Aussie dollar trending down. Nothing to do there, even if it does return against the trend. A very narrow challenge. Now, the only good news about this type of constriction on U.S. Canadian, on this type of congestion or constriction or sideways movement or whatever you want to call it, the only good news is it's going to break out sooner or later. It will. And if we're around to see it and we're able to predict which way it's going to go, we can take advantage of it and capitalize on it. And the fact is that our stochastics here and our enhanced indicators that we have down here added recently will give us a hint on which way it's going to go when it's ready. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Which way it will break out. Oops. We have, sounds like some more dinging happening here. Oh, Bill is with us. Good morning, Bill. I'll open you up if you're ready. And you can help us out with the Genius, Modified Genius trade. Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Chris is open also. New Zealand, U.S., I'm not seeing anything there yet. Pound Canadian, another area of constriction that will be breaking out. Doesn't look like quite yet. We should see something like this notch here up above the RSI line, the 80 and the 70. Euro Canadian, nothing for us there right now. So that's it. A quick look around the ballpark. I'll go back to home base, Euro US dollar. Nothing for us. The good thing is we don't have to worry about any kind of trade announcements. There's nothing on the Forex Factory that we know of. Okay, that robot that you saw just kick in over there, welcome Joel, is Euro Canadian possible sell not with the trend. What this is, let's take a look at it first. Euro Canadian. What this is, it's kind of a bad channel to be in, so we're going to ignore it. This is a robot or a indicator that was put together by Rusty Jordan, Pastor Rusty Jordan, one of our gold members, who will be in and out as his time and schedule allows. That tells us when there's a possible setup for a binary options advantage genius trade rule setup. It tells us the first couple of steps of the genius trade rules has occurred, and we should be on the lookout for a possible trade. That's all it does. It's being developed and it's working fairly well. Euro US dollar, it's saying now. So what happens is,
Also, look at that last one, that Euro Canadian.
yeah,
I wonder if that started to break out of the narrow channel.
yeah, look at there. There it goes. It was okay. See that stochastic indication that was given here? I was hoping it was above the white lines here. It was telling us it's going to break out on U.S. Canadian. Let's see, what was the other one that was what was the other one that was constricted? Well, this has not broken out yet. Euro yen, or has U.S. yen. The yens haven't broken out yet, but the Euro Canadian or the U.S. Canadian did. Just as we said over here, we'd like to see these notches be above the line to tell us it's going to break out, but it did in fact break out.
How about Pound Canadian?
Pound Canadian.
Is it all the Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. To a lesser extent, Aussie Canadian, but yeah, Pound Canadian.
Euro Pound's actually setting up.
Euro Pound is setting
That's
up.
the third one.
On the 5 minute.
On the 5 minutes setting up. Yes, it is. Those lousy 5-minute trades.
It actually
Nice
was just
sideways.
above. It was above the red line, so as soon as it does its down curve, it could be a good trade.
Okay. As soon as we get the notch down here.
Yep.
Okay, so let's stand by for Euro Pound for a 10-minute trade. Just in case, Euro Pound 10-minute trade. Get ready. That's a get ready. It's not a trade yet. High low can give us 9 minutes. No good, no good, no good. Let's go with hyper. Let's go with 10 minutes. Let's get ready with Euro Pound. See if it shapes up for a 10-minute trade. Let's jump right into the waters here this morning. So what we're looking for here now, they're both above the white dotted lines. We're looking for a notch to occur, a peak or a notch, and to have the red on top, the red line on top moving down. Okay. The trader pressure is with us. Here's the notch. What do you think, Bill? Time to go?
Yep. Time
Here
to
it
go.
goes. 10-minute put on Euro Pound now. That's a trade. That's an official trade. That's how we do it. That's a trade. I'll give you the price in a second, Chris, when you get to put yours in. Oh, come on now. Nine minutes and 36 seconds to go. We entered it. Let's see, it looks like it's stuck right now. I think we entered it right about here for a 10-minute trade on the 5-minute charts, okay? So there we go. We're underway. That notch has become less prominent, and the red line has not become prominent here. So maybe we're a little early. It's a good thing we made it 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I traded using your strategy last night, the modified genius trade strategy.
Mhm.
I did 3 trades and had 3 wins on the Asian session.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. 3-0.
I'm ready for your price.
What's that?
I'm ready for the price.
0.78511.
Okay.
Let's see who else got in. Am I in or what? I don't know what that means, Villano. Are you in or what? Man, this damn purchase is progress. Oh, in purchase in progress, huh? You don't know if it took. That usually means you got to refresh your broker, CT option. Bill is 517, I'm 511. Really might have been a little, I mean, it's a good looking notch at the time. And now it's become less prominent and it's moved up a candle. 540 for Marius. That's a pretty good price, Marius. You caught that spike. So we got beaucoup time left, 6.5 minutes at least. Just got to do some adjusting. 78.510. That's about what I got. 511. Caleb. I had a couple like one like this last night that took off a little bit, then came back down. Looks like it might be shaping back up here. What's your price, Solano? Mine's 511. Did you actually get in? Can I get in at 5 minutes? It's up to you. I wouldn't. We're hoping for it to come back down, and we may have gotten into it a little early. You might try that. If you got a good price, that's for sure. Yeah. You had to refresh your broker, huh? Go ahead and try it out. We're expecting it to come down. We may have gotten it a little early. Although the spike is, once again, the second spike became prominent. This spike over here became less prominent. 540. Okay, good. It's got some moving to do. You got 4.5, about almost 5 minutes to go, so in our trade as well. Christopher, have you seen anything else on the 5-minute charts?
Nothing special. I do like to look at this euro pound though on the 5. It's really starting to come down.
Yeah.
Good on this channel. Hopefully we won't be too early.
Well, we got a good 4 minutes to go now.
And it is starting to move.
Mm-hmm. These modified genius trade setups appear to be early genius trades, if you know what I mean. Before, normally they cross the 3 period, although we like to see that too. Next candle should form red. Got 1 minute and 18 seconds left in that candle. Minute on that candle now.
The other one that's a possibility that Bill may want to look at is Euro Yen on the 5.
A little more than 2.5 minutes to go. It's got to move. By all indications, it should.
Yeah, that looks like a good one too.
Euro yen?
Yeah, that was dropping right now.
On the 5 minute?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably another 10 minute.
On the 10 minute Euro yen. Take a look at it. Okay, I kind of like it too. Euro yen 10 minute put now. We're going to take some trades today. Euro yen 10 minute put now. That's a trade. That's a trade. Euro yen, 10-minute put now. We're back in the money on our original trade. We're very close anyhow. Euro yen's a trade. A put. 10 minutes. Euro pound charts. Come on, baby. You can turn red. Very close. Very close. Darn it. 50 seconds. 5-0 to go. Gotta take a real dump here. Very close. Darn it.
We might have got in just a little too early.
I think we did. Because I think it'll continue below the red line after the trade is over here. And
Yeah.
yeah, come on.
Well, what's your price for euro yen?
Hang on a second, Chris. Let me see.
Yep.
Oh, man.
582.
Oh. You see, it just dropped to 16.
Yep. 'Cause some of you guys are going to catch a win. We could have caught a win just now. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it now. It's a win for some of you guys who got in 30 seconds later than me. It's going to be a win for, should be a win for Villano. Yeah, Villano won, see?
Yeah, a little too early.
It's okay. Well, it might
The
be
other
like
thing,
one.
actually, I just started to notice, that purple arrow,
Yeah.
if you wait till the purple arrow, because that's what we just did for this, the Euro JPY one,
Yeah.
that one might be a better indicator when to start to get ready for the notch.
You guys definitely should have won that trade if you got in a second later than me.
Yeah.
Win for Maroots. Good. So I guess we could kind of call that a win. It's not officially a win. We will not play games with that. That's just how BO is. Binary options is, isn't it? Euro yen. That's okay. As long as you folks won. That's what I'm happy about. Yeah, look at there. So you like when you see that purple candle up there too, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just started noticing, is when that purple candle's, or the purple arrow, and then it's above the red line.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna start writing that down too, and see if
Yeah,
that
and
makes
these are definitely early genius trades. I mean, they're shaping up as genius trades, but early. And sometimes they're going against the trend, and you say on these early ones that they really don't matter.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed any. As long as it goes outside, coming down with the notch, and especially like that one went outside the Bollinger Band for the Euro
Yeah.
JPY one. That's definitely a winner. The only thing it didn't do is I usually like it to go completely outside of the 80, but it didn't. It just touched it and came back. So
Yep, whenever you're ready there, I'll take your price.
Okie dokie.
So that's the euro yen.
552, 146.552.
That's right there. Okay.
oh, you got better than me. I got 548.
Okay. Welcome, Mark. I know my screen is paused just for a second.
I missed this one, but it is a validation of the technique. Is Australia CHF. I don't think you have that one, Paul. But
No, I
it,
don't.
it either was a call, which I know Paul Bill doesn't like, but it after crossing the bottom trend line, it reversed in a hurry. So
Actually, CHF JPY too. That was about 15 minutes ago, but it won as well. I missed that one, but
This
that
trade
was a
is
put.
looking pretty good.
And then
Chris, I sent you a quick Skype.
the the Euro pound had set up for a genius trade too. Again, except it's going against the trend.
And Mark, I Skyped you a little quick message quick too. Glad to see you today. Well, see U.S. call for 30 minutes is Mr. Volano playing a trade there.
Which one was that?
Aussie U.S. call. Bob Volano was looking at. So here's Aussie U.S. 30-minute call. Right against the trend.
It's almost at the bottom on the 15, so
Mm. That's true.
take a look at Euro USD.
mhm.
Something's going on. News or something.
Oh my gosh. I'll say.
Is there news today?
No,
No.
there's none. There was none listed in the Forex Factory. Let's take a look at this trade ending. Minute and a half, a little less than
Yep.
2 minutes to go. Volano, Mr. Rob Volano, he's using CT option, right? And he won on that first trade, so technically we can call that a win using his figures. What price was that? Oh, wait, he's yeah, that's right. He got in 5 minutes. So less than a minute to go on the second trade. "20 seconds to go." It's looking very sporty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner at chicken dinner. And we can basically call that 2-0 for the day.
See, I like when they win by that many.
Yeah,
That's
a nice
good.
fat win like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no drama.
Nope.
Okay, very good. And that also shaped up to be a genius trade, right?
Yep. Exactly.
with sine wave to negate any trend rule. Very nice trade. Good looking trade. That's what we like to see. That was a good looking fat little trade there.
Yeah, 'cause there's nice sine wave activity.
Would have loved to put 1,000 on that. Mr. Villano, number one. Don't forget, Mr. Villano, on
That
CT
would-
option.
Yeah, that would not be allowed.
Yeah, on CT option, you can only do 5% trades of the amount of your initial deposit. You can ask them to adjust that after you've traded a while, but they also are enforcing a money management tool, and it is you cannot use a trade amount more than 5% of your initial deposit. So if you deposited $300, that would be a $15 trade, would be the max that you should be doing. And that's all you should be doing anyhow with money management. 2 to 5% is money management of your balance, okay? I have a $2,000 and something balance. I could trade, a good amount of money. But I don't have to worry about hitting that 5% rule. But you guys with CT option, remember, it's in your terms of service, and it's a money management strategy to restrict you from burning out your account. 5%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you're done, I was going to say, for the new people, like Doug and such, maybe you should explain on this chart what we mean by sine wave.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is
A very good example. Yes, very good. I will do that. I want to just make sure and drive that point home. Number one, make sure you get all your documents in, okay, guys? Or you new people with CT option, make sure you get your documents into them, or they will suspend your account until you get that in after a period of days, a couple of days. Number one. Number two, 5% rule, please. Okay, and you can get that lifted, or at least lifted to 10% by. If you're ready to do that, we'll contact George for you, or you can contact George, and they will lift that rule up to 10%. Okay? And yes, this is a stunning exhibition of what sine wave activity is. In fact, I might do a quick video here, because this is just that good. Let me bring up the win.
If Paul, you do a video, you may want to mute all our microphones, and then open them back up after. Talk with us, brother.
Yeah, but that's euro yen. This is euro pound we're on.
Oh shit.
That's the one that
Yeah.
run by IC. All right, I'll just leave it I'll just talk about it. I'll do a real quick one here. Hold on. I'm going to mute everybody real quick. You're all going to be movie stars. If you want your name to appear here on the video, let me know, and I will fog it out on the final version if I do post it. Mute all. Okay, everybody's muted, just for now. And here we go. I think. There it is. Well, hi everybody, it's Paul from the Binary Options Advantage, and we're in our trade room session today. We just had 2 wins. In fact, here was one of them. I'm going to talk a little bit about quickly what the Binary Options Advantage trade rules are, and also a great illustration here of sine wave formation. So I want to just talk about that real quick. Anyhow, the Binary Options Advantage Genius trade rules say that we're looking for a run-up, which we got here, and then rule number 1 is we're going to trade with the trend. Now, when this trade began, it was a downtrend indicated by these hash marks, but since the trade is now won and over, these have moved back up again. But number one rule is the trend is your friend, so we were going with the trend, which is the put. Rule number two, and also, by the way, the rule number one, this is the very cause for this particular recording, is with sine wave activity, which we're looking at here, we can overrule rule number one, which is the trend is your friend. You know what? I don't like that. Take two. Well, hi everybody, it's Paul from the Binary Options Advantage, and we're in our trade room this morning, and we just had two nice wins in a row, and what we're going to do is look at right here the trade rules for the Genius trades, the Binary Options Advantage Genius trades, and also look at a great example of what sine wave activity is. And that's because the very first rule of our trading system, the Binary Options Advantage Genius trades, is that we want to see good sine wave activity, and sine wave activity is defined by this: up, down, up, down, up, down. It's almost like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop. Don't you love it? I can take that out. Almost like a heartbeat. Bump, 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 bump. It's pretty lousy drawing, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's rule number one. The trend is your friend. We were looking for a put here, and it was a slide uptrend, so we overruled that first rule because we have sine wave activity. Rule number two, did the binary option candle, did the candle pierce the upper Bollinger Band? Yes, it did. That's this yellow line, the upper Bollinger Band. Rule number three, did it return on a red candle back into the Bollinger Channel? Yes, it did. And rule number four, did it cross the 3-period moving average, which is this white line right here? And that would be a yes. So right now we will be taking a Binary Options Advantage Genius trade, and it would be a winner so far for 2 minutes. What we did, though, based on our enhanced stochastics and RSI indicator down here, we took it earlier than the traditional Tiboa Genius trade. We took it here and we got a win. Okay, and this is on a 5-minute chart, by the way, so it was a 10-minute trade, and it did win for us right here. We entered it right here where that red line is on this candle, and 10 minutes later it was a win. But again, I just wanted to go over the Binary Options Advantage trade rules. This particular trade was an early Genius trade, what we're calling a modified Genius trade rule, developed by one of our members, Bill Walsh, who discovered that watching the stochastic and the RSI, you can enter the trade earlier than the traditional Genius trade rules, and it's been working out pretty good. But in this case, it's shaped up both ways, with the modified Genius trade and with the traditional Binary Options Advantage Genius trade rules. So there you have it. Also, you might be curious what this is over here. This is a little indicator that one of our members, Rusty Jordan, Pastor Rusty Jordan, developed for us, which tells us when there's a possibility of a Genius trade being shaped up around the ballpark here, around the pairs that we watch during our session. So we use that to point us in the direction of a possible trade as well. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, if you need to get a hold of us, there'll be a link at the bottom of this page. And my Skype ID is also there. Or you can email me for that. And happy trading. There it is, guys. It's in the can. Let me just save that. Thank you for being patient. Today is Friday. We'll just call it Friday and put it on. There it is. Okay. So let's get back to a trade or two. We're coming up on our break. I will reopen Christopher and Bill. It's going to play now. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm going to talk a little bit about quickly what the Binary Options Advantage trade Chris, can you hear that?
And also a great illustration here of sine wave.
Yeah, we hear it.
Okay, good. You heard that too, huh? Good.
So I want to just talk about that real quick.
Anyhow, the binary options
All right, let's close her down.
trade rules say that we're
However I
looking
can
for
do
a
that.
run-up, which we got here.
There we go. Okay, it's a good tape. Again, thanks for your patience, folks. And let's see here. Hello, Shamir. Technically 2 wins in the books. Let's see what else we can get. I'm going to reset this now. That was a good heads up there, Chris, to do a quick explanation of sine wave and of the trade rules. Thank you for getting me there.
I'm actually.
Go ahead, Bill.
Oh, USD is starting to have the notch.
On the way
on the
down.
5-minute.
Do you like where the stochastics are, though? Oh, on the 5-minute. On the 5-minute.
Yeah, on the 5-minute. It's probably good to take it.
Yeah. Oh,
I was waiting for a little bit up more to go back into it again, but it's probably good now.
I think it's ready to go right now. U.S. Swiss, I think it is too. I think I'm going to take
it's dropping.
it.
I was going to wait a little bit more retracement, and then.
But you think it's? I think it's all right to take now. What do you think?
Oh yeah, on a 10-minute, absolutely.
Yep, here we go on a 10-minute. This is going to be a trade. U.S. Swiss 10-minute put now. It's in the books. Let's go. That's a trade. That'll take us to our break. 10-minute trade on U.S. Swiss now put. That's a real trade. That's a trade room trade. That's the third one of the day. No shortage of trades today. I'm happy to see. No shortage of trades. I'll be ready with the price when you are, Chris. I think we're right about here. I don't think we're in the money yet.
Oh, I hate this broker.
Which one you got?
Well, I picked it. I got 114, and then as soon as I clicked it, they changed it to 110.
I'm on 102, so you're better than me. There it is. Right there. Right there. Okay, that's where we took it.
Did you say, Paul, 102? 102
Yep,
is
98, 102.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
10-minute trade. Okay, we're in it to win it. So I guess the break time.
And you see how there's 3 down arrows, purple arrows on that one?
3 what, Bill?
3 purple arrows.
Yeah. It was wanting to go down a couple of candles.
Yep.
Well, next Friday, this is the day after Christmas, the next Friday. Which brings me to a good point we should bring up, what our schedule is next week. We will not be trading on Christmas Day, of course, and the day after Christmas is traditionally a slow day, so we're not going to trade on the day after Christmas. We can have a nice 4-day weekend. Some traders, such I was speaking to Brian McAfee yesterday, the guy who's at Binary Options Net, I think it's called, who's the guy who's kind of going after, with some other guys, going after Mike Freeman, which I have some news on, by the way. They take the whole month off from like the week before Christmas till January 1st, so that's what they do, not what we do. There we go. Come on, baby. I was stuck for a while. Anyhow, it appears from Michael Freeman's Facebook posts that he's backing off of his auto trader. Yeah, get a load of this. He's taking the position that his auto trader is not as accurate as he thought it would be, and he's still standing behind it, but he's going to be maybe not promoting it as much, and even maybe pulling it from being available unless his people insist upon it. So take that for what it's worth. Very curious. And also, he's come up with a website. True. But it, going in. Hello, Rusty. If he brought in 100,000 for the charity, he made about 600,000 affiliate profits. That's right. And the thing is, he touted that binary options trading robot as his own, and that he developed it, and it's all his strategies, and yada. And it turns out it's been exposed to be a white label that you can just buy and slap your name on. So, scam or scam?
Crazy.
You tell me. And some other problems have arose, but I'm not going there anymore.